Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to another video of ChemSolve. In the previous lecture, we were discussing about carboxylic acid. Now we have to discuss the physical and the chemical properties of the carboxylic acid. So let's move towards the topic. Okay. So we have to discuss the physical properties of carboxylic acid. The first property of a carboxylic acid is that they are soluble in water. Next, their boiling point increases as we move down in the series, and this increase of boiling point is due to the increase in molecular size. So makes sense. When there is a larger molecular size, it means there are more number of atoms and there would be a greater attraction between them, and that's how the boiling point would be increased. Okay, so next we have to discuss the chemical properties of carboxylic acid. Number one chemical property is that they are the weak acid. Okay, this is a very important point and it is the most frequently asked point of the past paper. Carboxylic acid are the weak acid. They are weak acid. Okay, so what are weak acids? Let's understand. Weak acids are those acids which partially dissociate, or in easy words you can say which partially ionize in the aqueous solution. In other words, you can say they do not ionize completely. Okay, how does it happen? Let's understand it with the help of an example. For example, let's take ethanoic acid. This is ethanoic acid. This is a reversible reaction, so I put a reversible reaction sign over here. Now it will ionize. Only this hydrogen will be ionized from here, and the resulting ion would be this. Now you can see that there are basically 1, 2, 3 and 4 hydrogen in this acid. But out of these 4 hydrogen, only one of this hydrogen is being ionized. Rest of the 3 hydrogen are still attached with this ion. So it ionizes only 1 out of 4 hydrogen ions. That's why it's a weak acid. The strong acid is the one which ionizes completely, mean it dissociates all of its hydrogen ions which are present in the formula. And this is called acetate ion or ethanoate ion. Simply, you can keep in your mind the part of carboxylic acid after the ionization of hydrogen ion left is called carboxylate ion, like ethanoate, propanoate, butanoate and so on. I hope you have understood. Rest of all the property of the carboxylic acid are similar to that of a typical acid. All those properties which are shown by a typical acid, they are also being shown by carboxylic acid. So one of those properties is reaction with reactive metal. Okay, how does it happen? Let's understand it. Whenever we take any carboxylic acid and we react it with any metal of with any of the metal which is above the hydrogen in reactivity series, what will happen? Basically, it will be converted into a salt and hydrogen gas. This is the journal word equation. Now let's take the example of carboxylic acid. I'm going to take ethanoic acid and let's take magnesium metal. So this hydrogen will be removed. As I have discussed earlier, that only the last hydrogen will be ionized. So this hydrogen will be removed from here and it will form H2, hydrogen gas. But I just took one hydrogen and here I am going to form a diatomic molecule. So in order to balance it, I have to put 2. Next, I have to make the formula of the remaining ion. So let's make the formula here. We are left with CH3 COO negative, and Mg belongs to the second group of the periodic table, so it would have a charge of +2. The charges come like in the bottom, so the formula would be Mg, and there would be 1 at the bottom of the Mg. That is no need to write CH3 COO, and as you can see the twice will be moved here, so I'm gonna write 2 here. Okay, so that's how the formula is Mg CH3 COO twice. So what would be the name? The name would be magnesium ethanoate. Remember, we just discussed that whenever the carboxylic acid is ionized, the ion that is being left, it is carboxylate. So here there is 2 carbon, so it would be ethanoate. Now move to the next property, number 2, that is reaction with carbonates. Okay, first I will write the journal equation for that. We will take a carboxylic acid because we are going to study the properties of the carboxylic acid, then a metal carbonate, it will produce salt plus carbon dioxide plus water. Okay, so let's understand how does it happen. I'm again going to take the example of ethanoic acid, and the carbonate we are going to use in the equation is sodium carbonate. So what will happen? We know that the carboxylic acid will only ionize this hydrogen, and this carbonate, it will produce carbon dioxide gas, and when one oxygen will left. So in order to balance it, what I have to do, I'm gonna put this carbon dioxide here, this whole thing come here, and one oxygen is left here, right? Next I have to form water, that is H2O. O of the water came from here, H from here, but we have used 2 hydrogen, so that's why I will put 2 over here. Now what is left behind? We are just left with Na and CH3COO negative. So let's make the formula. We are left with Na positive and CH3COO negative. What will happen? They are equal and opposite, so they will be cancelled out, and the formula would be CH3COO Na, and that's it. CH3 COO Na. What would be the name for it? It is sodium and again carboxylate. In this case, ethanoate. Okay. Third reaction is reaction with base. If you will look at the journal word equation, which I'm going to write for each and every reaction, then you can make all the equation very easily. Okay, so for this, again we are going to use carboxylic acid plus a base it will produce salt plus water. Okay, according to the equation, I'm going to take a carboxylic acid CH3 COOH, ethanoic acid, and we can take any base. I'm going to use sodium hydroxide here, and as you know already that this hydrogen will be ionized from here, and bases are the ones which give OH negative ion in the aqueous solution. So by using this H and OH, I will make water. So they will form water, and the salt left is CH3 COO Na. What would be the name? Sodium ethanoate. Okay. There is a fourth reaction of carboxylic acid, and it is reaction with alcohol, but that is basically esterification, which is our next topic of the video. So we will discuss it in the next video, inshallah. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.